Dear students, this is Afsana Awal. Today I will take your health science class and our today's topic is chapter 10 discussion. So let's start our class, students. This is chapter 10 and today we will discuss this chapter. This is chapter 10 and the chapter's title is Patient's Diet and Plan for the Diet. So at first we have to know that what is patient's diet. Patient's diet, part 1. What is a patient's diet? Usually there is no restriction in taking food when someone is physically well, but our body may get some kinds of changes for a disease. As a result, we may have special instructions in taking our foods. We also may have restrictions in taking a certain kind of food. Moreover, we may need to increase or decrease the presence of a certain nutrient in our diet. When a person suffers from a disease, she or he needs to follow some instructions in taking foods. The diet that a patient takes with special instructions in order to get well quickly or to control the disease is called a patient's diet. For example, when a person suffers from diarrhea, he follows a special diet chart and this is called diet for diarrhea. Okay, so this is called the patient's diet. Now we have to know that importance of a patient's diet. The first one is, it is difficult to get well from most of the diseases without having a proper diet and only by taking medicine. In many cases, it is not possible to control the disease without proper diet. Number 2, patient's diet is very important to reduce the complications and severity of the disease. Number 3 is patient's diet helps to fulfill the loss of nutrition and energy caused by the disease. Now, selecting and planning patient's diet. Okay. That means for patient's diet, what should we follow? Number 1 is nature of the disease. Number 2, if there is any complication in the patient's body. Number 3, age of the patient. If there is any restriction in taking certain kinds of food for the disease. The next one is if there is any relation of taking food with the prescribed medicine for the treatment of a disease. Sometimes it is necessary to increase or decrease the amount of nutrient in the diet chart. Problem of malnutrition. And if the patient is allergic to any particular food, okay, that means we have to consider these things for selecting and planning the patient's diet. Now go to the next one. This is lesson 2. Diet for different diseases. Okay, actually students, we have to know that all the diets is that means the diets are not same for all the types of patients. It may differ. So for fever, so the first one, for fever, the need of water and energy increases in our body when we suffer from fever. Okay. So, for the fever, what should we follow? What will be the type of diet? Number 1 is give food with high calorie, high protein and less fat to the patient. For the fever patient, we have to follow this. Number 2, patient will take easy digested food. Number 3, to meet the body's need of protein, milk, egg, less oily fish, chicken and lentils can be added in the diet. Dengue fever increases the deficiency of protein in the body. Patient needs to take plenty of fluids. Patient needs to take fruits which taste sour. Now, food which patient should not take. Butter, ghee, excessive oily food. Number 2, deep fried food, for example, shingara, samosa, chicken fry, etc. Too much spicy food and food with fibers. Bakery food like pastry, cream cake, etc. Soft drinks. So the fever patient should avoid these types of foods. Now diet for diarrhea and dysentery. So types of diet. Diarrhea causes loss of water and salt in the body, and this is why patient needs to take saline after each motion to cover this loss. If needed, patient will take rice saline. The next one is breastfeeding milk must not be stopped in the case of a baby who takes breastfeeding. Rather, the baby should be given saline along with breastfeeding. Patient can take regular food when the severity of diarrhea and dysentery is not much. At the same time, patient will also take saline and medicine. When diarrhea is severe, patient should take cooked rice saline. And the next page, students, food that a patient of a diarrhea should not take. Milk, oily food, lentils, nuts, fruits and vegetables rich much fiber, dried fruits, sweets and spicy food. The next one is soft drink, thick fruit juice. Deep fried food like shingara, somucha, fried chicken, etc. Bakery food, pastry, cream cake, etc. Now lesson 3, diet for high blood pressure and diabetes. So for the patient of high blood pressure and diabetes, this is the type of diet. Food with maximum fibers, for example fruits and vegetables, especially fruits that taste sour. The next one is tender green coconut oil is helpful. Coconut water is helpful. The next one is excessive amount of food should not be taken. Patients should take proper amount of fish, meat without fat and egg as well. Patient can take lentils, nuts, skimmed milk and sour curd made of that milk. Use of less salt in cooked food, and patients should not take any extra salt while eating. Food that a person with high blood pressure should not take. Food with excessive salt. Any food preserved by salt. Butter, ghee, dalda, coconut and excessive oily and fatty foods. Meat with fat and items prepared by this. Fast food, bakery food, soft drinks and easy drinks, dark coffee, etc. Salad with salt and dressings, soya sauce, Chinese salt and Tuscan salt. Now this is diet for diabetes. Students, actually diabetes is caused by the lack of insulin in our body. So there are types of diet should be different. So types of diet is, there are some food which a person with diabetes can take in plenty or as much as he or she likes. These are all kinds of leafy vegetables and green vegetables. The next one is patients should take small and limited amount of rice, roti, chira, puffed rice, etc. A diabetic patient must not take sugar, mozzarella, sugar candy, juice, sherbet, soft drinks, all kinds of sweetmeats, payesh, kheer, pastry cake, etc. Now lesson 4, patient's diet for cardiac disease and jaundice. So types of diet. Patients need to be accustomed with taking husked brown rice and roti made of rough wheat. Food with more fibers, for example vegetables and fruits, especially the fruits that taste sour. Vegetables of different colors. Patients should take limited amount of lentils and nuts. Fish, fatless meat, chicken without skin, egg. This food should be taken as much as needed for the body. Food and it's good to take skimmed milk and sour curd made of this milk. Less salt should be used in cooked food and extra salt should not be taken while taking food. Now, food that a cardiac patient should avoid. Butter, ghee, dalda, cream sauce, coconut and excessive oily and fatty food. Ice cream, sweetmeats or sweet food. Meat with maximum fat, liver, skin of chicken and duck, and food prepared by these items. food with excessive salt and food that are preserved by salt. Fast food, bakery food, soft drinks, energy drinks, dark coffee, etc. Salad with salt and salad dressing. Chinese salt. Now diet for jaundice. Means types of diet. A patient should be given food with high calorie and protein and food with less fat. A patient is allowed to take all kinds of food, but if the patient has indigestion problem, he or she should take easily digested food. A patient can take soft rice, khichdi or pishpash, soft and less fibrous vegetables like papaya, potato, etc. if he or she has problem in digestion. Moreover, a patient can take coarsely ground flour, that means suji, soft pudding and fruits like banana, papaya, orange, apple, etc. A patient needs to take milk, eggs, less oily food, fish, chicken, lentils, etc. to meet the needs of protein in the body. It is necessary for a patient to take enough fluid. For example, milk, sharbat, fruit juice, green coconut water, soup, etc. Sour fruits, for example, amloki, lime, pomelo, etc. should be given to a patient. And now we have to know that which food should be avoided for the patient of jaundice. Butter, ghee, excessive oily food, deep fried food, bakery food, soft drinks and energy drinks. Okay students, so today we have discussed chapter 10. Okay students, stay safe, stay well, take care, Allah Hafiz.